Hello, today I'm going to be showing you the website that I created with a group of 3 other people. It's called AdviceUps. It's meant for college students to connect with high school students so that they can exchange information about obviously colleges. Mostly it's for high school students to connect with college students so they can get advice about colleges, such as the colleges they're thinking about applying for. So we just kind of have a basic website set up here. We had 4 people on the team. 2 of them were tasked with the design of the website. We used mostly bootstraps and edited the bootstraps with CSS and HTML to kind of personalize it to our brand. And then the other 2 people, which I was a part of, we did the work of the website in PHP and also had a few things done in JavaScript as well. So we have here, this is the start page. If you go to adviceups.us, this is the page that it'll take you to. So we have a login option and a sign up form. So if we click on sign up for free, you can register as a high school student or a college student. So for this example, I'm going to register as a high school student. So click on that, and this is the first page. It is a profile page, so we some of the information gets put in from what you entered in using PHP. So we have the first name, last name, and the email typed in. For city, we have some validation going on. If you try to save your profile without entering some information, it makes you enter in your city. So put that in. And we didn't have validation between city and state. So that would be something that we would look for in a later phase. And so we also have to upload a profile picture. So I have one here, and we're going to save the profile. And here we have the home page. This is where everyone gets redirected after they sign up or log in. Have a little banner going on here, kind of some promotional details. And for high school students, we have, mostly high school students, we have kind of featured stories here that are almost like a blog post. So we have some rankings here. If you go to this, it's actually a hyperlink, so it takes you to the page. We'll look at the University of Denver here. Goes to the US News website. Some other links here that will just kind of give general information to high school students beyond just connecting with other students. So first, let's check out the About page. So this kind of gives information to all of the users about the website. So this is high school students and their final college decision by connecting them with college students who have similar interests. Have a little vision statement. Here's our team. And we also have a little a thing at the bottom that gives information about how to use AdviceUps. There's not that much functionality and complexity to the website, but we do have information about how to use the search page. So let's go to that. So on the search page, you can search by either university or major. All of these options are being pulled from our database based on college students who have registered. So you won't see Harvard University up here unless we have a student there from Harvard University. That way you don't just get blank results and you don't keep searching for schools and have no students come up that can give you advice. So you have to choose something. If you just click search, you have to pick at least one of these. So let's go just for University of Denver. Again, this is pulling from this is using PHP to pull from the search page. So we have the following people go to University of Denver. The information here is being also pulled with PHP from people's profiles. So we have all of their name put into these bootstrap cards. So all of the information on their profile is being put into the bootstrap here. And also if you click on the email there, it launches my Outlook app, and it has the email populated directly in there. So for high school students that want to reach out to college students, they can directly send an email that way for advice. And if we go back, we can also search just by major. So let's see, marketing, have some students there as well. So that way, in case high school students are looking for, they know they're interested in a specific major, but they don't know exactly what school they want to go to yet, that which one would be best for the major, they can connect with Mark, who's going to Boulder, or Sam, who's going to Rice, and kind of compare their experiences in the marketing major at those two schools. We can also be very specific. We can look at University of Denver, we can look at a school and a major. So if you're going to University of Denver and business analytics, we can check for that. I'm in here as a college student because that's what I registered as previously. We have a few other people in here that are majors. That's actually one of my professors. Obviously goes to DU. And then some, let's see, this one shouldn't give you any results. So that happens, you will get this little button, 0 results. Please search again, and it'll redirect you right back to the search page. So on the profile page, this is the high school profile, and yes, I'm a bear. So the high school profile is less complex than the college profile because it's the high school students that are connecting with college students for information. So if you remember on the search page, the college students had things like major and university and extracurriculars listed, whereas this is all just what we put on when we registered. So we have the name being pulled from the database. We have session variables going on in the background so that it associates you with your registration or login, and it pulls the variables from your session and populates them into the profile pages that you're looking at. You can update any part of your profile. So say I want to live in Seattle, Washington. We can update that. So obviously that's a pretty essential feature of profiles. So we're going to log out, and now we're going to start a new session under my college profile. And looks exactly the same, the home page, but then on the profile page you can see that I have the more information on here. We have these text boxes here, so everything gets connected to the database. When you update the profile, it also updates in the database as well. For these, the checkboxes and the text boxes, you can't edit them unless you check the text box here, and that's when you can edit them. We were going to implement a filtering feature on the search page where you could filter people later by extracurriculars, and in order to do that we had to check if they were in an extracurricular, which is what the checkbox is for. It assigns a number of 0 or 1 in our database, and it also, when the text gets put into the database as well, so that it can spit out into the search cards, the search results, exactly what kind of sport you are interested in. So very similar to the high school student, just we have these fancy text boxes here with JavaScript, and we also have a similar thing when college students register. They have the text boxes that just pop up if they select a text box, instead of unhighlighting and instead of going from a read-only to a typable text box. When you check the text box on the registration college page, it actually pops up a text box so that people can't type something without checking the text box and assigning a Boolean value to the extracurricular. So that is it. Going back to the home page, ending our session, and that is the website that we created. Thank you.